Konbonwa, good evening, Khajiits. It is I, Logan the Mad Titan, and welcome to episode 12 of Rigmor of Cyrodiil, Skyrim modded. I don't know why I keep doing that backwards. Or Skyrim modded Rigmor of Cyrodiil. Or the Skyrim mod Rigmor of Cyrodiil. I don't know how many other ways I could say it. This is it's a beautiful location right here. We got some icicles up there. This is exactly where we left off. Some creepy spider webs behind me. Rigmor just standing eerily silent behind me. And we're crossing this dubious looking bridge here. Don't want to fall to my death. We are... I took a quick peek.
Like treasure hunters have been this way.
Alright, something about... Rigmor keeps talking something about treasure hunters. There is a empty chest, but I don't know how that exactly indicates treasure hunters, per se. I did want to give a shout out to Juan Verastegi. He just started recently episode 1 of Rigmor of Bruma, so it might take him a while before he catches up to this, since this is episode of 12 of Rigmor of Cyrodiil, but hopefully he does, and when he gets here he'll have a nice surprise, and just me giving him a shout out. Thank you very much for watching and commenting. Alright, so I feel like I'm in Oblivion, because this looks like one of those I laid ruins doors, but it's blocked off, unfortunately, and I don't have candlelight, because I'm not a magic user in this playthrough, and I am a heavy magic user in Oblivion. I am playing Oblivion way more than I'm playing this now, so it's kind of messing me up a little bit. Do I have a torch? And is a torch considered a weapon? I don't think it's considered a weapon. I think it's miscellaneous. That might be why I can't find it. Alright. Jenny! I keep meaning to get rid of this. I have 9 torches. And have weight. Alright.
I knew it.
She knew it. She's so quiet. And I've turned up the volume on the voices as loud as I can possibly do. Can I light? I still think I should be able to take the torch. Use fire. Campfire. Yeah, boy. I have made fire. This is not a terribly romantic spot, though. What do you think? You know this place?
I know where we are. Luna and I used to come here when we were kids. We're in Riel. Come on. Let's take a knee. Get a fire going. It's one of the many Ayleid ruins that are all over Cyrodiil. The Ayleid were an ancient race of Mer, you know, elves. Their empire was vast, and their influence reached out to most of the regions in Tamriel. You'll also find their ruins in High Rock, Hammerfell, Valenwood. The Imperial City was built by the Ayleids in the height of their power. Until Alicia...
Like how I'm sitting and talking to Rigmor, and it's like sit and talk to Rigmor. That's what we're doing, and I already lit the fire. So what's cool about Rigmor of Bruma getting me back into playing and enjoying Oblivion is I understand more now what's going on in this series, because it does rely pretty heavily. I mean, obviously, even hearkening back to Rigmor being a character in Oblivion, although other than encountering her in the Roxy Inn, I think there's eventually a quest that has something to do with her, but I've not gotten to that quest yet. I mean, I'm the Archmage of the I almost said the College of Winterhold. That's not right. I'm the Archmage of the University. I'm the Grey Fox, which is in Oblivion the leader of the Thieves Guild. I am the Grand Champion in Arena. I am the Guild Master for the Fighters Guild, and I am the listener for the I almost said Brotherhood of Steel. The Dark Brotherhood, or as when I get confused, I like to say the Dark Brotherhood of Steel. But I've still not encountered original Rigmor's mission. Alright, but let's talk to this Rigmor. Until Alessia, what?
Led a slave army against them and formed the Imperial Empire out of the ashes.
How do you know about all this stuff? I'm going to guess it's from her studying.
Hey, I read books, you know.
She reads books.
Plus, Briathov is a great scholar and wealth of knowledge on these things. Have you ever seen something like this before?
Yeah, I recently experienced one of their labyrinths, although I didn't notice any in Skyrim. That is an accurate statement. You know, going back, and there's just a ton of violated roads in, which she's saying it a little bit differently than me, but I'm going to stick with my way, in Oblivion, but not really in Skyrim.
You need to go beyond Skyrim. You won't find any in Morrowind either.
Right, that was cute beyond Skyrim, because that's the mod where they literally make it so that way you can leave Skyrim, and from what I was told, that they used assets for that in this mod. So how do you know this is Riel? I might not be saying that right. Ellie? Rieli?
I remember because one of those stone blocks fell on my foot, and Luna had to go fetch my dad. He had to carry me all the way home. I wanted to cry because it hurt so bad, but he scolded me. Cry and I'll give you something to cry about. He was so angry with me, and it was forbidden to enter these ruins because they're so dangerous. Well, they were back then, but most of them have been cleared out by treasure hunters.
I've done a fair share of treasure hunting. So why was he mad at you? Because a block fell on your foot. I guess just because you weren't supposed to be here. Did your father ever give you something to cry about? I've never said that to my son. Been tempted to a couple times, but I've never said that to my son.
No, never. You didn't need to. I feared and respected him at the same time. I mean, he was my dad, right? It was just after that time he made my first wooden sword. I remember he said, "Rigmor, the world is a dangerous place, and I might not always be here for you. You must learn to take care of yourself." Something like that. You know, it's quite cozy in here. Maybe we should stay the night.
All of a sudden, she got real loud there. I was just thinking maybe I should turn down the music, because sometimes she's very soft-spoken, and I don't know if she's putting moves on me again. Would make sense. Head out first light.
What are we going to tell them about us?
We just tell them the truth. I speak the truth every time I step in the booth. All right.
You know, maybe it would be best if we didn't mention about us. I know you said back at the hotel you wanted to get it all out in the open, but...
You want me to be your undercover lover? But what?
With everything that's happened since, and with Bruma under siege, maybe now isn't the right time. Hey, don't think that I don't want to. I do. Please, Dragonborn, I want it to be right. Not like this.
You're right. It is cozy. I'm changing this. I'm changing the subject. You're right. It is cozy in here.
Oh, yeah? How cozy?
Like, really cozy? Is it, though? Is it? It's very concrete-y.
We never have been careful, have we?
Careful about what?
About people knowing. You know.
Would it be so terrible if that happened?
No, it wouldn't.
I don't care. I need you now. Out and proud, Rigmor. Out and proud.
I need you too.
Who knows what will happen after we reach Bruma? I mean, not only am I female, I am also a cat. So I feel like there would probably be some sort of stigma involved, at least with some people having an issue with you copulating with a giant cat person.
So we live for the now.
Hell yeah. Make every moment count.
Because tomorrow might never come.
Then let's live for that moment. No going. It always really wants me to make sure that, like, I know that, like, okay, I get it. Yeah, all right, we're doing it.
Oh, Dragonborn.
I wonder if there's a reason why they're always like, no going back. Like, this is like the third time we've done it now. So, at least the third. Wake Rigmor and prepare to move out. I will as soon as the screen stops being black. Dialogue available. Alright, yeah. I don't honestly feel like this is cozy at all. But yeah, this is well done. Even this looks just like little things. Just like at LA Ruins. I mean, this looks a little different. But it looks really cool. So, I'm okay with it. The door is perfect. Again, I don't know how modders mod, so I don't know how they, make this look like this from what it looked like in, I don't think there's going to be any fighting here, where I was told that, so I was going to, oh, I don't have the torch in my hands anymore. Anyway, I got distracted. Let's wake up Rigmor. Hey, it's time to go. How'd sleeping on the concrete floor feel? You okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
In your armor. Come on, let's move out.
The exit's just ahead.
Alright, wake Rigmor and prepare to move out. Enter Cyrodiil. Alright, so we were not back in Skyrim for very long at all. We went in there, and then we went through the tunnel, and then boom, here we are. Boom goes the dynamite. Oh, right, the treasure hunting expert had 1 gold on him. Bravo, sir. Bravo. Alright, well, I'm clearly not supposed... What? You gonna tell me I stepped on your toe again? I kind of want to see what's down here. Is it just nothing? I don't know why they unequipped my torch. I want to be able to see. Alright, so just another door that's collapsed in. Alright. Alright, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm not going to flame on to Cyrodiil. Oh man, I didn't even go through the door. It was a surprise load screen. Alright. Riel discovered. So I am back in Cyrodiil. And I've completed the goat and the fox. And I've started the siege. So now, just in case, now, since we're outside, I'm going to put my sword back on. Alright. Where's Rigmor? We lost. we lost. Alright. We lost Rigmor again. Alright, so where are we going? We are going... We're going where we are. That doesn't seem right. Also, this map is so weird because I'm so used to the paper-looking Oblivion map that this is fiddling with my brains here. I don't know where we're going. Rigmor? Rigmor? I mean, it looks like... No, yep, see, this is where the quest marker is. Okay, let's, I guess just, we'll head forward a little bit. Maybe she'll magically appear. Michael did tell me that I can use console commands to, make Rigmor, come with me. And I do kind of know that. I had to with all of the, Fallout New Vegas mods, which I did play a monstrous amount. Have quite a few of them that were broken or incomplete or abandoned, and yeah, it goes on. You get the general idea. So I had to get pretty comfortable using console commands and even some outside programs. Like there's a it's called like New Vegas Edit, or it's been like 2 years since I used it, but you know, I had to learn, self-teach myself how to do things, because you know, when I start a mod I want to be able to finish the mod, and losing Rigmor is definitely a problem. And alright, so I'm supposed to be talking to Rigmor. and I don't have Rigmor. Alright, I wanted to try this last time. I'm pretty sure this is from the old mod. So this is from, by the old mod I mean Rigmor of Bruma. So I don't think this is going to work, but let's see what happens if I summon Rigmor. Is this going to be the old this is going to be the old Rigmor? I'm going to break the game now. Oh, this is probably such a bad idea. But let's see what happens. I hope it either does nothing or works.
What?
it's the old Rigmor. So that doesn't help. Hi, old Rigmor. Okay, well now I at least know what happens. You're gonna live here now? I'm sorry, I have to go find new Rigmor. I did not anticipate this happening again so quickly after it happened in the last episode, or I would have followed Michael's directions and gotten the ID for new Rigmor, so that way I could summon her to me via the console command. But I didn't. I was like, nah, that's probably not going to happen again. I don't need to worry about that. And then she did not come outside with me for some reason. So is she in here with me? Yes. Will you please come outside with me now? Yes? Can I push you up the stairs? Get up the stairs. Come on. Come on. Up the stairs. It's like she's listening to me. She sucked her teeth at me. Come on. I'm gonna. I don't even have Fusruda. I was gonna.
My toe.
Yeah, good. You deserved it that time. I was gonna Fusruda her up the stairs. All right, that had to have worked. She was right there with me. Oh my god. Okay. Why? Alright. I don't do this often, but I am going to you're not even gonna notice, but I'm gonna pause the recording for a second. Alright, I'm in here figuring out all the console commands and jammy jams and flam jams, and then I realized I can just talk to her here. I'm a genius. Rigmor, is there a way we can get into Bruma unnoticed?
Well, the sewer outlet? It comes out west.
Yummy.
We might be able to enter there. It leads directly to the keep. You really wouldn't see it if you weren't looking.
Okay, we'll have to try that.
Down that way, Dragonborn. Toward the road.
Enter Bruma via the sewer outlet. Alright, so I'm going to assume, which I probably shouldn't do because we all know how that goes, but I'm going to guess that she's going to come with me now. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so that was weird. I had to talk to her inside Not outside. Alright, we figured it out though. Hooray! Hopefully my pausing and everything else wasn't too bad. So where... Now let's take a look at the map and figure out where exactly we were heading. It's not that far. We already know where the road is because I already walked all the way down. Hey, maybe I can introduce new Rigmor to old Rigmor. That'd be fun. Awkward. Alright. Hey, Rigmor Cyrodiil. I would like to introduce to you Rigmor Bruma. Maybe when Rigmor of Tamriel comes out, we can have a four-way. Yeah, do you see her? I don't know why this is amusing me so much, but it is. All right, let's go. Let's do it. Right. Oh, there's a big fire over there. All right, big fire sometimes mean giants, though. All right, that's... Who's that? Are we fighting? That guy's in our way. We want to go that way. Alright, there's more. There's more, Well, I mean, fighting is not really a problem. Who are you? Alright, so he's pulling out a sword.
I'm warning you, back off.
Alright, so he is hostile. So...
I'm warning you, back off.
What if we try to go around him? I mean, we are supposed to be trying to be sneaky. So we'll just go off the road then. That should work. Right? Except for the fact it looks like there's a giant mountain in my way. Or maybe we go around the mountain. Alright. So far, so good. Oh, a beautiful stream. Oh, sorry. Sometimes I just get absorbed into the beauty of Skyrim. Weird as it is, alright, this is a problem. This is a giant mountain in the way. Oblivion has its moments too. I mean, Skyrim is vastly superior in most ways, but
They're only blockading the east.
what?
If they want to starve us out, they need to stop supplies to Bruma from Skyrim. Those troops must have been patrolling the route after. The outlet is just ahead.
I really wish you hadn't chosen to talk to me while we're standing in the river, because I have a hard time hearing what you're saying. Alright, well, we avoided those troops, and this looks like right where we're going anyway, into this cave. If I can get past these rocks. Alright, so in we go into the Brumosaurus. My favorite place to be. Alright, are we doing talking or are we good? Alright, we're good. Every once in a while I'm just gonna stop and... What is that? A spoon? A spoon! Oh, it's a ladle, even better. Potion of healing, lantern. What's that in there? There's a sack in there. Alright, getting distracted. So what we got? Some rats?
Up here, Dragon Boy. You go first, man. Pull me up.
Up where? Where are we? Where are we? Oh, up here. Up here. Lord's Hall. Okay, well there's some... Oh, there's a trap. First of all, let's deal with that situation. There's a steel sword and lesser soul gem. I'm not using magic of any kind. You're really... Why are you pushing me? She's always pushing me. There's a book in there. Advances in lockpicking. That's a skill book. Thank you for that. Alright. So she said she wants me to go first? I think that's what she
We
said.
made it. Let's go and see just what the hell is going on.
I'm nervous, though. And they can't see. It's dark. Wait, did she go without me? Oh, she's just... Alright, she's just rushing in. Just rush in. No stealth. We're not even crouching. I think Bobby's gonna be here. Ooh, do we get to kill Bobby? What? That picture still bugs me out. But who did that to him? Did you see what they... Are we going in here? Kiss me! Alright, so she just went in. I guess we're just busting right into the Great Hall.
Rigmor!
Well, everybody's here.
Mom!
Oh, the gods have looked down on us today. Oh, my baby girl. What have they done to you?
Awkward hugs.
Dragonborn, how can I ever thank you?
Come on, Mom. Let's sit down.
Lap dance?
Everything's going to be all right.
Guardian, I take it you were not seen entering the city.
We got in through the sewers. I don't think they saw us.
What up, Carice? How you doing, girl? How you doing, shorty? I like your eye makeup. So I have to sit in my assigned chair, or I can sit in any chair I want. Who are you? Captain Grimbold. I kind of want to sit at the head of the table. Am I allowed to sit here? So what are we doing? Who are we talking to? Which one? You're all staring at me. It's making me a little uncomfortable. You, Jonte? Who are we talking? Did you see who drew on your picture over there? Okay, Malisam. Give me a sit rep. We're in the military now.
2 days ago, Robert de Medallius arrived under a white flag of parley.
Bastard.
He demanded we surrender the city. When we refused, he cut off our lifeline to Skyrim and has sat there since, and has begun constructing trebuchets to assault the city and a log ram to force open the gates. We assumed you had survived and rescued Rigmor, and they were now enacting exactly what I had expected. Initially, we expected the worst. Carice?
Robert said that you had perished in the fire, but luckily Rigmor had already sailed for exile. That he was going to speak to the Emperor and implore that he'd be allowed to marry her, that his love was still true.
Yeah, right.
I agree. Killing Bobby
Morat
first chance we get.
Cephalus called for calm, and she would get down to the bottom of the reasons for the fire. And it was a sad day that so many lost their lives. She hasn't been seen for 2 days.
We fear she may have left for Table Mountain. Sethri informed us of everything, so now we know the truth. Have you spoken to him? He was coming to find you.
Is it my turn to talk? Am I talking to him? Yes, Freethoff. Freehoff. I don't know how to say his name. She said it a bunch of times too. So all of us are here, are privy to what's been happening. Yeah, we saw him and he was farting. It was great.
What a wretched world it has become. But apart from what Sethri told us, we have been cut off from the world, awaiting the worst.
Ingol is going to mount an attack soon. We can sally forth and destroy the trebuchets. I would advise taking control of the road into Cyrodiil. We can defend it from the heights. The mountains behind our backs are impassable and offer us natural protection. Once we gain control of the road, any attempt to take the high ground would funnel their troops into a withering fire from our archers. It would also give us time to reinforce the city and temporarily open a trade route with our Nord friends in Skyrim. We can fill our stores for a long siege if we have to. Then we... Dragonborn?
You were doing good, girl. I was impressed. Don't stop. That's exactly what I said. Great job, Countess.
I'm sorry. I didn't know my place.
And it is so. Your place at the helm of your citizens.
Please continue, my child. We are all so very proud of you.
Then we hold them off as long as we can until Leowyn brings his main force to bear. This time we are many. Ingol and his veterans will be amongst us. He could direct small groups of resistance fighters in the mountains behind the enemy. It would make it impossible for Leowyn to assault the city by conventional means, and he would have to starve us out with a long siege of attrition.
I take it you have spoken to Ingol about...
When Ingol arrives, he will have Sorella with him. And the city as secure as it can be, under our garrison with Captain Grimbold. The Dragonborn and I will escort Sorella to Coral, where we will meet up with Cassius.
Ah, Cassius Varon. I do love it when things appear to be coming together. I like reunions.
Cassius will guide us over the Colovian highlands and mountain passes into Hammerfell. With luck, he will have already secured the support of Quintus and his legion. We take Table Mountain, destroy the Bridge of Sighs, and that bitch is history.
Quintus will then march his army back down the Gold Road to the Imperial City.
I don't know. Hopefully, yes.
Leowyn would be forced to lift the siege of Bruma, or risk splitting his force to protect the Citadel. Depending on the circumstances, we would need to decide what to do next. Then...
The most important thing I got from all that, as I'm listening to it, was that Rigmor called him Cassius, and Jonte called him Cassius. So I don't feel bad about flip-flopping back and forth between the two names, because even the voice actors aren't sure which one is the right one. I still like Cassius better. It sounds more, I don't know, right. But they definitely said Cassius and Cassius. But yeah, let's keep talking, Jonte. Sorry. Did you see that painting? They drew buck teeth on you and glasses. How insulting. It depends on the Emperor's support from the noble houses.
Yes, who would join him, and who would abstain? So many scenarios. It all depends on Quintus, how quickly he can move from Anvil to Skingrad, gaining momentum to place his army outside Coral.
If we can gain support from the western counties, or even their inaction...
It has been known for an army to just sit and do nothing on the battlefield.
If Cheydinhal and Breville side with Leowyn, we'll have problems. He could have his forces, effectively keeping Bruma in check, and still mount a three-pronged pincer attack from the three fronts on Quintus's army. We would be defeated. Maybe the best way forward, if we of course get this far, would be to relieve Bruma, attack Leowyn's army directly from the south, having Ingol sally forth on the flank and crush the army.
Leowyn will move, my child. He will sit on the banks of Lake Rigmor guarding the Citadel. He will wait for Cheydinhal and Breville to reinforce his army and strike. The odds would overwhelm us all. The best you could hope for would be to relieve Bruma with Quintus' army and force a stalemate.
Bear in mind, any peace deal would only last as long as it takes the Emperor to bring Coral, Anvil, and Skingrad back into the fold. There really isn't any other way than to fight, to the bitter end.
Dragonborn?
All right. Well, I mean, it sounds like we need to make sure we get the other cities. I mean, Anvil's my hometown in Oblivion. We need to get them on our side. Who am I talking to? Not you. You? Yeah. Okay. We will have to cross that bridge when we come to it. But for now?
Yes, of course. We must focus on the task at hand.
If you will excuse me, Lady Rigmor. Lady Sigun, I need to go and check on the defenses.
Of course.
He sounds like...
These really are dark times we are living in. I think I will retire. I bid you good night.
I must apologize, Dragonborn. I'm so tired and must retire.
What about my lap dance? So Grimbold, whatever his name was, sounded like sirloin tenderloin. Alright, so who am I talking to? You again? This person is busy. He really isn't. He's staring at me. Alright, Rigmor? Nope. Alright, I'm getting up. What are we doing now? They left us. Gary's?
I take it Sethri informed you of the consequences of destroying the soul gem.
Consequences of destroying the soul gem. Yes, he also said you have some more information that could help.
Ah, yes. Please allow me to explain. I have spoken with my mistress. She is very interested in our endeavors to thwart Morag Cepheus, or, should I say, Morag Baal. So much so, she has taken it upon herself to become directly involved, if needs must.
You could just call her Elvira. It's easier than saying Morag Cepheus. My wife watched the first episode and immediately said that she was Elvira, so I thought that's hilarious. How so, Mal Sam?
Let's just say it's personal. If a rift is caused long enough for a certain Daedra to appear in person, then things are going to get very bad, very quickly. Not only for you, but for all of Tamriel.
Interesting. Tamriel doesn't get much of a break, does it?
No. So she has instructed me to give you this. Behold, Dragonborn, the Eye of Boethia.
What'd I do? Eat it? Thanks. What? Who giggled? Was that Rigmor that giggled, or was that Carice that giggled? What am I doing with this, dude? Did you just fart? What? I mean, it's an eye, but what is it?
The Eye of Boethia.
That's not helpful.
But listen carefully, very carefully. Once in your possession, it allows you to summon Boethia to your calling, but only if you are within a rift between Oblivion and the mortal world, and another Daedra is present. If Molag Bal enters the rift, you must use the spell. Boethia will fight Molag Bal to the death. Actually, it's an everlasting battle that can never end until...
Go on.
Until you strike either one of the Daedra with this.
You just give me all kinds of presents. Scourge, huh? I could sell it for $5,000. 5,000 caps. Scourge? That was the name of a Transformer, I think.
Boethia is very fond of you, Guardian, and Rigmor. You are, after all, her champion, but it's Molag Bal she wants. There always has to be something ulterior for her to become involved at such a personal level.
You alright there, buddy? Make sure you send her my regards.
You may well find that you can do it yourself. Soon. But let's hope it doesn't come to that. And I, too, need my beauty sleep. Oh, and Guardian, inform Captain Grimbold to sound the bells once Yingol starts his attack. There isn't much we can do until then, so please feel free to make yourself at home. You deserve at least to relax and rest while you still can. Come, Carice.
Wait, Carice hang out with us for a little bit? Get a drink? What do you think? What do you think, Riggy? Me and Carice? No, she's going with Jonte. Damn it. Well, here we are, back in one piece. Well, here we are, alone again.
Yeah. What shall we do now?
You did okay back there. I saw a new side to you. You'll make it fine later. Oh, there's this big, comfy table, because apparently you think concrete blocks are comfy or cozy.
Yeah, right. I don't know what came over me. I just want this all to be over. Remember all those years ago I said about how you can't run away from your destiny?
Stupid chair.
You have to face it. Head on. Don't let it control you.
Head on. Apply directly to the forehead. What's up? I was going to mention to them about us. Yeah, there really wasn't. That would have been really awkward. There was no real opportunity for that. Like, hey, also just so you guys know, me and Rigmor were a couple. That's what's up. All right.
Dragonborn, stop it.
But then I thought now wasn't the right time. Good thinking. Good thinking, mod author.
Oh, the gods. I'm more afraid of that than anything.
I'm so proud of you, Rigmor.
Well, I'm trying. It's not easy.
No one said it was going to be easy.
Thank you, Dragonborn.
I love you so much.
And I love you too.
What are we doing? What was that? She just like grew like an inch in front of us. What's happening? Are we supposed to be doing like one of those weird awkward hugs? Is that what's happening? Well, okay, I have no idea what that was. What now?
Hey, wanna go grab a beer? We might not get another chance. Did you visit the Tap and Tack yet?
Yes, but didn't you get thrown out and barred?
The Countess of Bruma does not get barred, okay?
Really? If I remember right, you seem to make a habit of it.
Come on. After all this recent crap, I need a stiff drink.
Yeah,
There's also some things I want to get off my chest.
Let's inform Grimbold about the bells first. Yeah, I couldn't remember if it was Grimhold or Grimbold. Grimbold. About the bells first. That sounds like a Harry Potter character.
Okay.
Alright, I wanted to get a drink with Carrie's, but she left. Alright, so where'd he go? He went over here somewhere. I don't know why I don't trust him. Where'd he go? He's outside? There's no guards or anything. Grimbold. What's up, Azora? Grimbold. One of the things that super bummed me out in Oblivion is, spoiler alert, so don't listen if you don't want to know, the Bruma's Magus Guild gets very dead, which is right here. Still is the Magus Guild. I gotta go in. Very different looking, but it gets destroyed, and then there's never an opportunity to rebuild it in Oblivion. Now, somebody made a mod for it, but again, I'm playing on 360. You are not helping standing in the doorway. So it just bums me out that that happens, and then you become the Archmage, and you can't. There's no way to fix it. It's just like on fire and destroyed forever. Which, you know, all these games, they're so big and massive that a lot of things don't get to be finished, or I've noticed that with some quests, like some quests feel like they're going in one direction and then all of a sudden they just like end quickly or something like that. So I have a feeling that that's what might have occurred with that. What's up, Brumagard? Yes. I'm just checking you out. All right, everybody's just hanging out. Where is he? Oh, he's up? You up here? What if I just jumped? What if I just jumped over there and went out and started slaughtering people? Alright. Hey, Captain Grimbold.
Yes?
What's the situation?
I have placed the garrison on high alert and placed sentries on both gates and spread the men out on the east wall. If they're going to attack, they'll have to try and breach the city here.
That's Tendril Sethri wearing a mask. We noticed enemy patrols on Applewatch Road, but they were quite away from the castle.
They're just part of the blockade, keeping out of range from our archers. The north and west side is impassable for them. We can pick them off from the walls. Our only problem is that they've cut us off, not only from the rest of Cyrodiil, but Skyrim to the north.
How many of them are there?
Leowin has sent most of his garrison and a company of new Imperial Legionnaires. Robert himself commands the field.
That didn't really answer my question. Have you had any attempts to test the defenses?
Not as yet. They sent some rangefinders the other night, and we returned fire. But, as no attack followed, I'm guessing they're waiting to get their trebuchets built.
Trebuchets. That's a funny word. I think that's the like the giant boulder slingshotty things. I guess trebuchet is better than my description of it. Have a message from Court Advisor Malisam.
Yes, Mom.
Don't call me Mom. I think it was Ma'am. As soon as Ingol begins his attack, have the cathedral sound the bells.
Yes, Mom.
We want to get the civilians, non-combatants, and children inside for safety.
It will be done as you ordered.
Is this all we have?
All fighting age men have been called to arms.
And the women?
Those without children have been incorporated into the Shield Maidens. Although I haven't heard from the Fighters Guild. Maybe you and the Countess could...
We'll go there right away. Anything I should know about them?
Just a retirement home for old veterans, and a place for lordless knights to muster. Speak to Sir Gregor. He's been asking about you.
Has he now? Thank you, Captain. As you were.
Mom?
Alright, let's go get the Fighters Guild. Fighters Guild's right next to Mages Guild. Hey, look, I know where things are and stuff. You don't look like you're fighting, Matthias. What are you doing?
Yes?
Why aren't you fighting? Where's your shield and sword? Nunchucks or something. Come on, man. Get with the program. Listen, I know where the Fighters Guild is. Yeah, it's right. I guess my sneaky way of coming up here was not smart when somebody's trying to path with me. Alright, are we allowed to go in now? No? Alright, I'm assuming we have to go in, even though it's telling me to stand in front of the building. I don't see how that's helpful.
It's an honor to receive you here at the Guild. Please, let me introduce myself. Sir Gregor, spokesman for the knights in residence here. How can we be of service?
Well, you're a handsome gentleman. This person's busy. Alright, but he just talked to me. This person.
Thank you, Sir Gregor.
Oh.
As you know, our city is under siege. The Dragonborn and myself are here to ask you, all of you, for your help in the battle that is to come.
As you know, the Guild is nowadays a refuge for homeless veterans and lordless wanderers. Some of us here consider ourselves retired, and although well mastered in the art of combat, might be a little rusty and wary to run headlong into battle, especially against such odds.
I like the odds.
Thank you, Tish.
Dragonborn?
Completed. Go to the Fighters Guild to rally support. Ask Sir Gregor to help from the Fighters for help from the Fighters Guild. Wait, I'm interested in you. You are, wow, they tried really hard. Tish the Blade, and I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Controversial hot take. This is a very attractive orc, elf. I don't know what's she's got orc features. Very weird. All right, so we got Tish the Blade, Amon of Rihad, and Bear Burkalak. I don't know. All right. You guys look like you're all ready to throw down, except for maybe you. Well, you look like a oh god. Red guard. We need everyone we can to fight. Your presence would also boost morale.
If only Ariel Cepheus had not run the major skill out of Cyrodiil.
Well, just the building's still there. We also have help arriving to attack their flank.
So, a simultaneous strike. The flank is attacked and we sally forth.
That's about it, yes.
And who is leading the reinforcements?
Ingol Stormblade and his Nord volunteers.
Aha! I know of this man. A formidable field commander.
It would also give the people hope.
Hope?
The citizens, all non-combatants and children, would be sheltered in the cathedral once the bells toll. That's the signal that Ingol has arrived and begun his attack. We hope that will give them sanctuary and safety before the battle begins. And pray to the gods they don't fire their trebuchets on all gathered there. The mustering point will be at the main gate.
But please, how thoughtless of me. Join us at our table. Let us introduce ourselves. Help yourselves to refreshments. We brew our own wine. Please, try some. I am from the West Weald initially. My father owned one of the largest vineyards south of Skengrad. His father before him was one of the last Knights of the Nine. I entered the service of the Count of Karl after Lady Anna of Skengrad married Karl's eldest son. When Ariel Cepheus marched his army towards the imperial city after the sacking of Leeuwin, Skengrad and Karl marched down the Green Road to join with the Bravel's forces who were waiting for Cepheus at Fort Nomor. It was a brilliant strategic position, as we also held the bridge on the west side of the Nibben Bay to the Citadel. Cepheus made camp below us, and for 2 days there was a stalemate, and we prepared ourselves for a decisive battle. The following morning, they were gone. Cepheus had taken his army into elsewhere and went around us. By the time we had marched back to Bravel, the imperial city was lost. Skengrad and Bravel wanted to push onward, but Karl, he wanted to protect his wealth and assets, and with Shadenhall struck a deal with Cepheus. I could not continue the service. It was a matter of honor. I heard that Bruma was still holding out, and had declared itself a free city, so I made my way here. Sadly, the old guild had been long boarded up, the Mage's Guild too. After an audience with Lady Sigyn, she allowed me to reopen the guild as a hostel or free house for veterans and lordless knights. Anyway, enough about me. Let me introduce you to our members. Sir Bersilak of the Green. Sir Aemond, or Riyadh.
Amon Vynar, knight and former servant of the Lord of Rihad, who died during the March of Thirst after the city fell to Aranelia. I spent many years wandering the land for coin for my services. Finally retiring here in Bruma, as it would be dishonorable for me to return home.
And, not forgetting our newest member, Tish the Blade.
I'll fight. I was born to fight. Just point me in their direction.
Thank you, Tish, but you know the rules. All members must agree.
Gah. By the time you come to some agreement, the fuckers will be inside our walls already. You have my sword, Countess Rigmor, for having the balls to stand and fight. It would be an honor to fight under your banner. Won't it be? Yeah. Hurrah! Yeah! Kill me, kill! Kill! Go on, bee, go on!
Alright.
Kill them, kill!
This is hilarious. He's really angry at the silverware.
Kill those motherfuckers!
Oh my god. Alright, thanks for the F-bombs. YouTube's really cracking down on this
I
stuff.
fucking love that guy.
Alright, that was very entertaining.
You'll have our answer by tomorrow.
Okay. Thanks. Oh, alright. Well, your bread's on the floor. And so are all your potions. You have anything else to say? No? Okay, how about you? No? Alright, you're very entertaining. Did you have anything else to say?
What's up?
I don't know. I was just curious if you had any other dialogue. Where'd the grog guy? He ran upstairs. He's tired after beating up all the inanimate objects. Yep. All right. Well, that was fun. They're gonna join us and fight. Otherwise, there'd be no reason. No reason.
Dragonborn, what just happened
We went and talked to the Fighters Guild, and there was a orc elf chick and the big guy that just goes grrr, and then he got angry and started smacking all the plates and bowls and stuff around. I don't know. Battle fatigue. Those two have got issues.
there? Do you think they'll fight?
Yeah, I think they'll fight. Come on, let's inform Gribble we spoke to them at least. Then go grab that beer.
Okay.
Alright. Grimbold, I need my jump. Oh, that's not it. That was not a good jump. That was not my Oblivion jump. The guild will let us know by tomorrow.
Feel it?
Feel what? What is it, Captain?
I'm not sure, but the fog is closing in, and I've got a funny feeling something is about to... like a tinderbox ready to explode.
What was that?
What's happening?
Guards! We're under attack! They've brought up a catapult! Guardian! The gate! Defend the gate!
Where's the gate? Down here? What? How did somebody just open up the gate and let them in? Hey, Broomagard, don't step right in front of me. That's a bad idea. Alright. Okay. Alright, so that was mildly disoriented. Did we lose anybody?
You're making me angry.
Give it your best shot.
I'm gonna tear you to pieces.
So what do we... What are we doing now?
The catapult!
I'll fix you.
Just waiting, I guess?
You're no match for me.
Take out the catapult crew. Where are they? Oh, okay. I guess I'm going out here. How you gonna just walk right by me? You're not impressed? I don't know what would impress you then.
Put you down. This is what I trained for.
Well, we got the fighting. That's for sure. How is he blocking my attacks? For real? Where did you come from? Room of guard. Super dangerous, bro. I don't know who I'm supposed to be getting, though. How are you just gonna run up to archers? Alright, catapult. The trebuchet. Oh, there they are. Okay, I see them. I see them. I got you guys. Hey, come on. Let's go.
Hey!
And I want a kill animation. I haven't had one for a while. Are you stuck, bro? Yeah! Off with his head! Can I destroy this thing? Ugh, take that. Alright, I guess not. Alright. I'm literally the only one. I'm literally the only one that came out. Oh! Well, that's the best. That is just the best. All right. Sorry, I had to just enjoy that. All right, so when they were saying trebuchets, I thought they were talking about catapults. I don't know. Hey, just spawning right in front of me. That was a little weird. You guys got anything useful? No. Okay. What are you repairing? Your feet are in the ground. Yeah, all the bodies disappeared. Hey, Grimbold, I killed everybody.
Yes?
What's the situation?
The gate is damaged. Nothing we can't fix. Several dead. Thank the gods we managed to repel their attack.
Why didn't they throw everything at us? I would have.
Robert must have been testing our resolve and defenses. The gods help us if they get those trebuchets built before Ingle arrives.
Get this mess cleared up and inform Lady Sagan all is under control. Nobody died, as far as I could say. I think I helped make sure nobody died.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, you heard the general.
You
Look
said
lively. Put out that fire, reinforce the barricade, and get that gate fixed. Move it!
You bet, girlie. I haven't had so much fun since a guy broke a bottle over B's head in a bar fight north of the border.
What the hell happened?
Me and B had been dungeon crawling, looking for Dwemer treasure. Man, we could hardly carry it all. So we sold most of it in Whiterun and headed for the Bannered Mare. Thought it would be safe, seeing Whiterun is full of sweets. B got so shit-faced, he dropped his sack of gold on the floor, splitting the sides. And as he bent down to gather his coin, some asshole hit him over the head with a heavy wine bottle. Man. Boy, oh boy.
You killed them all?
Nah, don't get me wrong. B's a crazy fuck. Let's just say we won't be going back there anytime soon.
With the guild on our side, how could we possibly lose?
We're gonna take the vote later, but hey, you didn't do too bad yourself. And if we do win, it'll be because of this girl. Hey, Dragonborn?
The Dragonborn and I are gonna grab a beer. Wanna join us?
Yes!
I can't.
Oh.
I gotta go take care of B. But for sure, another time.
Alright. Well. How about you? You look way too much like her mom. like her mom.
What can I do for you?
I don't know. Did you see everybody I killed out there? Alright, let's go get some beer or something. Come on. I could murder a beer right now.
Okay, let's go.
Alright, tap attacks right down over here. Hey. Why do you all have the same face? I mean, it's slightly different. Alright. I'll stop picking on their faces.
A lady, over here.
Don't push me.
Hey, Colin.
I'm all ears.
Don't worry. I'm not here to cause any trouble.
What are you looking at?
Y'all heard about the trial. Need something? I see you have found Rigmor and brought her home, friend.
This is the... My guardian. My knight in shining armor.
Well, this is a cause for celebration. Go sit down. I'll bring some drinks over. On the house.
Thanks, Colin. Come on, Dragonborn. Let's sit over there.
Alright, I want to try to talk to these other people. Mr. Mustache over here.
Can I help you?
Chair's getting in my way. Look at that mustache. You're like Hulk Hogan up in here. Alright, let's
Yeah.
You're pretty cool looking too.
What are you looking at?
I'm looking at you, Tolgan. You look like the Grey Prince a little bit. And how about you? You got a red eye and a white eye, and your bread is trembling. You're so scary. The bread is scared of you.
Yes. Here you go. On me.
Oh. All right. So, it's creepy over there in that dark doorway. What's up? Let's talk. You mentioned you wanted to get some things off your chest.
You know, there has to be another way.
Another way? What?
All this prophecy crap. The chosen queen of Tamriel.
Welcome to the Tap and Tack.
I mean, come on.
Make yourself
Dragonborn, I'm not even
Want to taste some
imperial.
fine ales?
Both my parents were
You've
full-blooded
come to the right place.
Nords. Do you honestly think the nobility would even consider it?
Not full-blooded, but there's some Colovian in you. Somewhere in there.
So everyone keeps reminding me. And now we face insurmountable odds. Again.
But we have the heights, and now we have help on the way. Take the head off the serpent. Yeah, off with his head, like I said.
But this isn't a serpent. It's a monster. Born of a monster. Even if we can defeat her, there's still Sethius. His Leywin-backed army. 6 legions, Dragonborn. Not forgetting Blackwell's grip on the nobility. They fear him, and not without good reason.
Blackwell does the bidding of the Imperial throne, no matter who sits on it. Yeah, I think we can get Blackwell on our side, depending on the situation. And let's not forget, I'm the Dragonborn. I have dragon blood, like Tiber Septum or Tiber Uppercut. No, that's not it.
Well, remind me not to run my sword
Talos.
through his guts, because if I ever get the chance.
Blackwell is not the real enemy here, Rigmor. He's actually fond of you.
Yeah, right.
It's true. He could be a powerful friend if you ever...
Not gonna happen. I know what you're suggesting. I could never be that person. I just don't have what it takes. The gods are just going to have to come up with a plan B.
Didn't you always want to be that girl again? Maybe that will be what it takes for a new golden era of peace and prosperity.
That's not fair, Dragonborn. I only want to do what's right for Cyrodiil. Kill that monster. Because Sethius is not the problem here. He's just another pawn. Another fool in the big scheme of things. I'm quite happy to do a deal if the opportunity arises, so we can all just go back to normal.
What is normal? What about the Leywins? What about Bobby?
Maybe he's just under her spell, like all of them. I know Bobby. He's not a bad person.
Well, he's a bad person.
Not really.
No, really. Rigmor, trust me. Bobby is as bad as they come. He's only looking out for number one.
How do you know? You've only been here for 5 minutes. I've known Bobby for over a year now. He has always shown me respect and listened to my ramblings with good heart and kindness. No, I'm sure that bitch made it sound worse than it is.
Rigmor, Bobby led me into a trap and told me what he really thought of you.
What? What did he say about me?
Rigmor, some things are best left unsaid.
Dragonborn, tell me. Tell me what he said.
Maybe you're right. Maybe he's been led astray. The gods only know how easily men are corrupted. I mean, he said you were obnoxious and annoying and stuff like that. I don't remember the exact words, but that was the gist.
Dragonborn, tell me what he said.
He said he never cared for you, that you were nothing to him, and hated listening to your ramblings. He said you were... I'm not saying that. Oh, God. Well, you, my dear Khajiits and Nords and Imperials and Bosmir and Dwemmers and everything else can read this on your own. That's hilarious, though.
Oh, the gods, no.
What?
I can't believe he would say that. Why would he say that?
He's a. You gonna make me say a bad word? Straighten Rigmor out. Rigmor, it's for the best you forget about him.
Bobby would never say that.
Go ask him yourself. He's about 100 paces from the walls of your city, getting ready to attack it.
What? Don't you shout at me!
Why are you so... I can't do it. Why are you so much hard work? Why am I constantly treading on eggshells? Sometimes I wonder if all this is worth it. Oh, we're fighting now. Okay.
What do you mean, hard work? Don't you think I'm worth it now?
Well, you must still have feelings for Bobby, or we wouldn't be fighting right now.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to feel. I don't even know if you'll always be around. Sometimes I'm so scared to love you. I'm so scared that I'm going to lose you. I don't know what to think anymore. All I know right now is that I have to endure all this shit that's been thrust upon me, and I don't think I can take it anymore. I am at my breaking point, Dragonborn. I don't have what it takes.
Look at me. Who am I?
I'm sorry.
Rigmor, you don't need to be sorry to me ever, okay? Sure.
Dragonborn, I don't know what came over me.
I'm here for you, okay? Sit back down. I'll get us another beer.
Okay.
Did we even drink the first one? Get some beers from Colin. Hey, Colin.
Get you anything?
Yeah, guess I'm getting some beers. Any bounty work I can help with? Okay. He has dialogue options.
Rumor has it, Sethius' wife is over 300 years old and maintains her porcelain-like beauty by gorging on the flesh of children. Although, if anyone asks, you didn't hear it from me, right?
Right. Why'd he kick me out of the dialogue? Any bounty work I can help with? Nope. Apparently that broke him. What? Oh, no, he... What? Okay. So he did give me something to do. I'm in need of some work. Do you have anything for me? It was just weird. There was no voice response to that. It was just like, here's something. Alright, so there's side quests? I can keep asking, too. Like, how much work can I get?
Can I help you?
I was not prepared for side quests. I mean, I can't leave and do them right now anyway. Hey, Colin.
Is everything all right? Is my lady Rigmor unwell?
She's pretty emotional right now. Everything is fine. How about another one of your fine ales, Colin, if you please? Yeah, we'll just... I don't know. I don't like lying. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah, I made him uncomfortable. That happens a lot with me in real life. Could you bring us over a couple more beers, please?
Coming right up.
Thanks. I'll try not to divulge too much personal information. Hey, he's bringing us... I can't turn all the way that way, but he's bringing us more beers. Hey, drink up. We got some more coming. It'll make you feel better.
Nah. I don't feel like it.
Now she's being a pouty platypus.
Here you go. Bottoms up.
That's a lot of beers. Thanks, Colin. This person is busy. Are you ready to talk now? That's not the first time you've broken down. I'm worried for you.
Yeah. Story of my fucking life. Not that I have any say in it.
Okay. The orc is farting behind me or something. I don't know why it doesn't keep going with the dialogue. Rigmor, come on.
What? What do you want me to say? That I don't already know that I'm unstable? You said it yourself. I'm hard work. Well, carrying the fate of the world on your shoulders is hard work. Maybe it isn't worth it. Treading on all those eggshells.
I have no idea what she just said. I'm going to have to listen to that back later because I legitimately have no idea what she said. That's unfair and you know it. Sometimes we say things we don't mean.
Like when you love someone? Or is it just pity? You pity me. Is that why you stay around?
Wow, we're really on form today, aren't we?
You don't know what it's like.
If it makes you feel better, enlighten me. What is it like?
Like you even care.
Hey, baby girl, I'm sitting right here. Talk to me. You know what? I do pity you. I pity you for the burden bestowed on you, and I certainly wouldn't care for it. Let's trade. And I'm sorry for you. Sorry for your childhood was ripped apart. Sorry for the cruelty you suffered.
You're right.
Sorry they scarred you. Sorry you have to lie on your side when sleeping. And sorry that you will never lead a normal life.
Dragonborn, stop.
Sorry for all the times I say I love you, which seem to go in one ear and out the other.
Please.
Do I even care?
No. I didn't mean it.
I would carry your burden and your scars in a heartbeat if I could, without even a second thought, gladly. I would soak up your pain and your rage, your darkest moments, and your tears as a sponge does water.
Dragonborn, don't.
And I will cleave flesh and bone, and rend asunder all who would harm you, and turn rivers red with their blood. Damn, I'm romantic. Your burden is now my burden. I don't know why I said burden so weird that time. Your scars are my scars. Your tears are my tears. Your rage is now my rage. And they shall come to know your pain, and they shall come to know your rage. Your suffering will become their suffering. I know I added an extra word in there, but it sounded alright.
Dragonborn, I'm so sorry. Forgive me.
And they shall come to know my name and tremble, be it gods, demons, or kings. the Dragonborn comes.
What have I done to you?
Come on, let's get you home. Alright, that was some pretty powerful stuff. Sorry if I ruined the moment by being silly or failing to read, but I like that. That was just so weird when you come out and you're just facing the wall. Alright, her apartment is down here. This one? No, this one? I can't remember which one exactly. No. Dang it. Is it this one? Or is it this one? God, it has to be this one then, right? I feel like I'm crazy here. Right, her house is only a couple ones down from... Nope, totally wrong. Totally wrong. Her house is all the way over here. I can't remember whose house this is in Oblivion off the top of my head. Rest in the chair until morning. Which chair? Downstairs. No, that one right there. They're like this chair right here. Alright. Well, we got quite a lot done. Got some fighting. Got a lot of story, some powerful stuff there. Was feeling that big time. We can look at some of Rigmor's beautiful art while we're in here. And her iron helmet. And her, I don't know, beans. But if you made it with me this far into the video, I greatly appreciate it. With that being said, I bid you adieu, goodbye, and good night, Khajiits. Thank you so much for watching.